Yo, what's up, guys? I'm out here just trying to show y'all the Mag DK build and the Stam DK build that I got. I've been working on them for a couple weeks now, and just trying to make sure I got them right since I've been back to the game. So this is just me showing y'all like quick how to use the build. And the skills are pretty fucking simple. It's a 1-bar build. I mean, oaken soul, oaken shield, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know, don't care. It's broken, it's OP, makes game easy as fuck to play. So, I mean, you can use 2 ultimates. I mean, the first one was just me showing you corrosive. This one's with dragon leap. I mean, it doesn't really matter which ultimate you use. I would just recommend using corrosive because the fucking skill is probably the most broken ultimate in the game right now, especially on a DK, because every time you use an ultimate you get resources back. I mean, the sustain's not like the best in the build, but if you're playing it properly and not spamming skills like a fucking noob with no thumbs, you'll be fine. The first weapon I have on this one is Axe of Potentates. I'm running Decisive or the Shock Glyph because, you know, Decisive give you more ultimate. There's not really any other traits I would use because you don't need Sharpen anymore because you're running Corrosive. Same with the other axe, just use the Shock and Disease enchant. Use Blood Spawn because you need the ultimate, you know what I mean, Plague Break because it's OP. Infuse big pieces, well fitted small pieces. Tri-stats on the big pieces and mag on small pieces. The recovery glyphs, try recovery glyphs because need. Bloodthirsty on all these. You can really use any trait on the jewelry, honestly, that you like to use. Triune's also a good one. It'll give you more sustain. I'm a 30k health player. Like, if you ain't got 30k health, I don't really want to play with you because you're just gonna fucking VD, occult me, whatever the hell people are using to blow groups up. And put the rest in the mag or stand, whichever one you're using. I'm using the Mage Mundus because I need more mag. You can use whatever Mundus you want, but with Sugar Skulls, I would recommend Vamp Stage 3 or more because you're going to need it. But that's pretty much everything for the Mag DK. I'll show the CP later. I guess I can show you the skills in a second too. Give me 1 second. There's not really much that I would change for the skills for this one. You can see the bars. I mean, if you're familiar with it, you'd know. Tripods, immovabilities, skills, shattering rocks. I use this one because the heal. You only have 1 burst heal in it, so you might as well just put as many heals as you can. Coag, the burst heal, obvious. Burning Talons gives you immobilize. The Shattering Rocks is the hard stun. That's the soft CC. Flame Lash because you know, when someone's immobilized, it just makes it OP. It's not as bursty as the other morph, but then you'd have to switch it. And then Inhale, of course, obviously. And then Corrosive because it's the most broken ult in the game. You can use Leap. I like Leap just because it looks cool. When you just see a freaking dragon flying at you, it's pretty damn cool. It's also not, you know, it just helps close gaps. This is the Stam DK. You can do whatever you want with it, really. The skills that's pretty much what I would keep. It's damn near the same as the Mag DK, not much different other than like a couple gear pieces. Like the traits on this, I didn't really spend as much time on this one just because I didn't want to transmute them. But I got trait, charged, and sharpen. I would switch to sharpen for Nern or decisive. I would also switch charge for Nern or decisive. It's up to you. I got absorb stam. I would still use the shock and disease enchants. That's pretty much all you need for the weapons. And I mean, you got Belorg. You could use Blood Spawn just like the Mag DK. Again, infuse tri-stats for the big pieces. On tri-stats on all the pieces in this one. I'm using In-Pen instead of well fitted on this one because I don't need the roll dodge reduction because it's a Stam class. Plague Break, obviously, because you need Plague Break. You're fighting Zergs. If you're using any of these builds, you're fighting Zergs. 2 Potentates jewelry, and then Oaken Soul, of course. I have Triune on all this one just because I like the sustain on this build, and I like Stam DK better. 30k health, obviously, but I've just worked around with that, and then put the rest of the points into Stam. You can go with whatever Mundus you want, really. I think I had the lady on this one or some shit, but with sugar skulls or something. Yeah, this one's not a vampire. I would recommend vampire to maximize your tankiness, but I'm a werewolf. I like werewolves. They're my favorite. I like them better than vamp. The skills, coag, same as the last one. Then this one you got noxious breath. There's some skill changes that you can put in here, but I'm just gonna like run through them real quick. I'm not gonna waste my time. You can figure it out. Venomous claw, of course, cause Stam. This one's more of a single target build. It's not much of an AoE, but there's AoE setup you can put in. The molten whip, because you're using the two skills that can buff molten whip, and it gives you the 3 stacks. Corrosive, obviously. You can use take flight. It works. I would use take flight or dawnbreaker if you already have a group of a bunch of people. Like, no need for fucking corrosive if you have a group, because you're just linging people down. So why the fuck would I use corrosive? Everybody's gonna hit them. I love werewolf, so I'm always gonna have werewolf. I don't really care what people think. You can go fuck yourself, but werewolf is OP. You can use choking talons and deep breath if you want to make it an AoE build. It'll work just the same as a mag DK. You just beat way out of shit on mag. You probably won't have a heal. You can use blood craze and whirling blades if you don't like the DK skills, which it's still gonna hit hard as shit. You can use race against time if you're gonna go with the dual wield, because you're gonna need a CC breaker. Race doesn't really matter for either one. Just have fun, bruh. Whatever you like to play. People like to play Khajiit, so they play Khajiit. I like whatever makes my build work. So I chose Imperial for this one. This is just a little quick show of how hard they hit. I'm hitting like 30k whips plus on the dummies. It's like damn near cut in half. I hit like 15, 16k whips on people in PvP, and they'll cry about it, but fuck it, I don't care. It hits, so it works. Yeah. Obviously it hits. Like, I just keep doing it, and don't spam any button. If you're gonna spam anything in this build, do not spam fucking whip, please. Use the skills properly. So you're gonna use noxious and then claw. Don't spam claw either. Just put claw on somebody, because it increases in damage the longer it's on them. For the champion points, I'm just gonna give you a quick run through the trees, and I'll kind of show you real quick what they are. They're pretty much the same for both classes. For both mag and Stam. You could use ironclad and resilience depending on if you're crappy at staying alive, don't know how to roll, dodge, etc. Block, blah blah blah. You'll figure it out. You'll get better at the game. I'm not that good either. I still get shit on all the time, but usually it's by Zerg. You got these ones. You can use any one of these. Like, it really does not matter what your CP is. Just freaking pick them. I use celerity because I like running fast, and most of you people are pussies and run away. So, I gotta chase you somehow. Mastered arms, deadly aim, occult, and duelist rebuff. Those are what I use. I would recommend using them. Celerity, survival instincts, sustained by suffering, and vitality. That's how I get my 30k health and can leave all my points in a Stam. So, there you go, guys. Y'all have a good one. Hope you enjoy the build. I don't really care if you like it or not. It's good. Bye.